All right, good Saturday afternoon, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Eric Burke with you. Thanks for hanging out with us for Weather Extra. Just kind of a lousy Saturday across the Tennessee Valley. We've been tracking rainfall basically since mid to late morning, and just these waves of rain continue to push on through. It's been a long time since I've worked a weekend evening shift now that I'm on the weekday mornings, but this used to be my shift. I did it for 4 years when I first got here, so maybe good to see some of the faces that can't watch the morning news or the 10:30 a.m. Weather Extra I've been doing, but went out to the Trash Panda game yesterday evening. It was a great night for baseball, comfortable temperatures in the 70s, a little bit of a breeze there, but they got the game in. Not the best Trash Panda performance, but always nice to be out at the ballpark. Got my hot dog and a nice cold drink, and it was just good to be out there. First game of the 2025 season for me and my wife, and then we got to see the fireworks too, so that's always an added bonus here. But as for today, just one of those days you want to sit on the couch, kind of take a nap between the cloud cover, and of course the rain, just steady rain, been with us all day, and this is almost like a landfalling tropical system that we have. You got these outer bands of rain. Now this is not a tropical low, it's just a center of low out there in the Gulf. We've got a severe weather threat for parts of Florida down to the Gulf Coast too. We're just dealing with rainfall. Might actually hear some thunder overnight into your Sunday, Mother's Day morning, but right now just a break in the rain. It's actually now moving into parts of Coleman County. We've got most of Marshall County dry at this time and portions of DeKalb County. So we are going to see a break in activity, but it's rained so much. If you're heading to the Trash Panda game, not sure if they canceled that or yet not, but I do think they won't be playing baseball tonight, unfortunately. So just looking at the radar, no thunder, no lightning right now. This is just rain, showing that break in the rainfall. Very sharp cutoff there. Most of Morgan County still actively raining at this time, but through Coleman into Marshall as well as DeKalb County, we're starting to see a break, and we are expecting some dry hours this evening. This is what it looks like right now in Huntsville from the Space and Rocket Center camera high atop Saturn V. We've got wet roads, poor visibility, just a lot of spray coming off the vehicles, and the low clouds to deal with as well. Didn't really see any sunshine today. We're not anticipating much sunshine, unfortunately, for Mother's Day Sunday. Go out to Marshall County. It is not raining, but you still have that cloud cover, obviously, and that's going to stick around with us through the rest of the evening hours. So let's look at the kind of big picture here. We've got the clouds, we've got the bands of rain, and you can see kind of that counterclockwise rotation just wrapping around that low. And then when we pull back the view, you see what's going on in the Gulf, and that's just all that moisture continues to stream in, and it's going to continue to keep showers in the forecast for your Mother's Day Sunday. So the next couple of hours here, we'll see the rain eventually starting to taper off. We are left with overcast skies, maybe some periods of mist and drizzle as we go through the rest of the evening, and there's a chance of seeing a shower or even hearing some thunder overnight into tomorrow morning. Morning temperatures for Mother's Day Sunday start off pretty mild in the upper 50s to low 60s. We will be cloudy. It will just feel kind of very damp as we go through the day on Mother's Day Sunday. So for tomorrow, off and on showers. We're going to see a lot less rainfall tomorrow compared to what we saw today, but we still have to include the mention of some scattered showers. We'll have that rain timeline for you coming up. And then skipping forward to Monday, starting off next work and school week, a warm day, highs in the mid-70s, a lot of humidity. We'll have scattered showers and storms developing through Monday afternoon and evening, and it does appear that some of these storms on Monday, if they get more organized, could be strong to maybe marginally severe in nature. We're not talking about a tornado threat per se, but more summertime storms where you get those gusty winds, you get the hail and the lightning threat, kind of like what we saw last week on Thursday. And then Tuesday, another round of rain showers and storms, maybe not stronger storms there for Tuesday. And then our temperatures really start to jump up as we go into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you'll see that on our 10-day forecast. So your rain timeline for Mother's Day Sunday, looks like we'll have a wave of rain coming in for the morning hours there. It's going to be scattered. It's not going to be like today where it's widespread. Everyone's seeing the rainfall, so it will be more hit and miss. Of course, your 48 weather app, a great tool to have. You can track the showers and any storms developing right there on the radar tool. You get your hour-by-hour forecast that we update every day for you. And then it looks like we'll see kind of a break in activity around lunchtime. Maybe you're taking mom out to brunch, and then we could see some showers through the afternoon. And then it looks like late Sunday night is actually when we're going to see more scattered showers and storms. So here's your hour-by-hour forecast, just kind of keeping a few showers in the forecast for the rest of the evening hours. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s right now, and that's where we stay. Now skip forward to tomorrow morning. Maybe you're taking mom or grandma or your mother figure to church, and we do have scattered rain. It looks like it's another one of those outer bands associated with that center of low pressure, and that could stick around potentially through mid to late morning, right into the noon hour. Temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit warmer. Skies look to be mainly cloudy to overcast, kind of a damp day, and it will be breezy too, so it's going to make it feel even cooler as we have wind gusts about 20 to 25 miles per hour. But there's a good break for the rainfall for the day as we go into the afternoon and evening. So that is good. Obviously, everything's going to be wet from the rain we saw today and some of the rain we see tomorrow morning, but it's not going to be a total washout for Mother's Day Sunday. Moms deserve the best. I wish I could give you a perfect day here in May. Unfortunately, just not in the cards. Then as we go into Sunday evening, we start to see some scattered showers and storms. Some of those will carry over potentially into that morning commute to work and school on Monday morning. Morning temperatures will be in the mid-60s. Looks like we're partly to mostly cloudy on Monday. Temperatures are warm in the mid to upper 70s, looking at scattered showers and storms starting to pop up by Monday afternoon and evening. And some of these storms can be strong to maybe marginally severe with the threat of some strong wind gusts, some hail, as well as lightning. So factoring in additional rainfall, this is for tonight and then also through Mother's Day Sunday. We could very well see another quarter to half an inch or more of rainfall, see a couple locally higher amounts there in the Shoals and maybe Huntsville there around 3/4 of an inch. Temperatures, the rain, the cloud cover today, no sunshine. We're in the low to mid 60s. That's the best we can do here on a Saturday in May. And you've got that wind. It's out of the east and northeast at the moment. Pretty breezy, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. We've seen some gusts to 20. Now, if you look at the wind for tomorrow, we're looking at wind gusts about 15 to 25 miles per hour. Even that sustained wind from the southeast is around 10 miles per hour. So for the rest of tonight, we're getting a break in the rainfall here. That will probably happen around 7 o'clock as that band of rain starts to push off to the northeast. Overnight low of 59. Some showers, maybe some thunder into the morning hours of Mother's Day Sunday. Here's that Mother's Day forecast. Periods of rainfall through the morning, just kind of off and on, hit and miss. It won't be like today with just the widespread moderate to even heavy rainfall. Temperatures warm into the low to mid 70s. We'll see some dry periods. I promise you that for your Sunday. And then we're tracking some storms potentially popping up. Should be scattered as well as we go into Sunday evening. Monday of next week, scattered storms, some potentially strong to marginally severe. Same thing on Tuesday, potential for some storms. And then look at our temperatures here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's going to feel more like a late spring, summertime stretch. High humidity. We'll be talking about that heat index and actually forecasting temperatures in the upper 80s for Thursday and Friday. Might actually see our first 90 for Huntsville. I know Northwest Alabama, you hit 90 already this season. Haven't seen 90 yet in Huntsville, but that's probably coming potentially as early as Friday. Then an early look at next weekend. We'll have some scattered showers and storms both Saturday and Sunday. That's a ways away, so we'll keep you updated on that forecast. But we are due for a dry weekend here. Feel like every weekend lately has just been kind of a dud with a lot of rainfall, and we're, at that time of the spring, you've got so many sports going on outside. Eventually we'll get into high school graduation season here. We want to have some decent weekends. I don't think that's too much to ask. Selfishly, I like a nice weekend too. But hope you join us for our newscast. We're on at 5, 6, and 10 today. Shouldn't have any delays due to sports or anything like that. So I hope you could join us then. Want to wish all the moms, grandmas, mother figures across the Tennessee Valley a happy early Mother's Day. You guys deserve a great day tomorrow. Periods of rain, but it won't be just start to finish rain like we've seen for most of your Saturday. So join us for our news at 5. We'll see you then. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for joining us for Weather Extra.